Hey everybody, we're back on the show floor here at ISC West 2026 in Las Vegas. I'm happy to be at the Liberty booth, which is number 23099. And I've got with me today, I've got Warren Clark, the VP and GM for Liberty on my right. On my left is Nick Jackson, the Director of Category Management and Security. And, you know, gentlemen, you're in an interesting situation because you've got a company that is playing on both sides of the fence. You're an AV company by trade. You're also on the security side as well. So, you know, when you're dealing with systems integrators, how do you simplify that connectivity and that integration factor that we see a lot of integrators now kind of crossing that divide where they want to offer complementary services in both areas? Warren, I'll let you start.
Yeah, that's a great question. We see a lot of movement in the industry converging between security, AV, wireless, and infrastructure. And so for our customers, we've expanded the Liberty offer over the years to include those categories. So we have a full offer, 12,000 products distributed globally. And Liberty is really a simple plug-and-play solution that doesn't require an engineer to set up the product. It's plug and play, and it is something that we've increased our value to the market, to the integrators and distributors, just through simplicity and through our engineered services and our support team back home.
Very good. All right, so let's direct this question to you. We've talked about the integrator. What about the end user? You know, end users now are looking to invest a lot of money in video surveillance. They're looking for the analytics, they're looking for the payback for business intelligence. That's going to help them beyond the security end of it. But they often overlook the infrastructure that's needed as far as the cabling and everything else that needs to go in. That's where you guys come in because of your expertise on, in a multiple verticals that you handle. So talk a little bit about how you service the end user from that and what they need to be looking for when they want to get into this area as well.
Great question. So, reliable infrastructure is key. All of our electronics are able to be integrated onto existing infrastructure. So we do quite a bit of testing. We do quite a bit of competitive benchmarking and making sure that our solutions are robust and seamless. The end customer, we want it to be an easy experience without any hiccups. We have a very long list of items in the cable and connectivity space, basically from fire to intrusion, access control, structured cable, really anything you would need, all the way up to the very high-end AV cables. And that's going to be, giving that customer reliability. We don't really want them to think of our products after they're installed.
Very good. You know, Wes, we're talking about that. The trends are now is unified communications, connectivity, whether you're the end user, whether you're the integrator, you want to make sure that you're able to roll out one solution that is going to serve your business organization. Not only is that going to help with the operations, but it's also going to help with cost and eventually your ROI as you report back to your executives, on what security's doing. Talk a little bit about how you guys can help with that infrastructure and making sure that connectivity and that integration all works together.
Yeah, that's a great question. What I would say is, we brought a new product to market this year called Liberty Air. That Liberty Air platform will take any OMVIV compatible camera and allow you to add a layer of AI analytics, cloud storage, and the ability to, by camera decide if you want to have an on-prem storage solution or if you want to upload your data into the cloud and retrieve it through the cloud or through an app-based solution. So you can add in any brand that's OMVIV compatible, you can expand, there's no rip out and replace. It makes it easy and seamless for a dealer and installer to service an existing customer or to build a complete new installation.
Very good. What other things are you guys showing here that beyond the new rollout here that you want people to talk about and you want to show them?
For the cloud system? Oh, okay, so we're showcasing the analytics, and we do have some world-class analytics. We have the facial recognition, we have PPE detection, a lot of the table stakes analytics that customers are looking for. The way that we're approaching the market, though, I think is unique. It's the most flexible and adaptable way to sell it. Our integrator customers can go into a customer that they had, they have an existing system. I mean, this opens the door to have a conversation about adding some of those features. You maybe have a reliable recorder-based system, and you want to add license plate detection to the parking lot, facial recognition to the front door, and hard hat detection to the back. Right. You can do that at the camera level at a very flexible billing plan. You can choose your resolution, you can choose how much storage you want, you can choose a layer of analytics, and you can change it anytime you want with all prorated billing. I think it's going to be one of the most flexible and easy to operate and sell systems that's out there.
How difficult is it right now to talk to your customers about, this kind of migration to cloud and what you folks are trying to get across? Because, I mean, eventually it's going to happen, but not everybody is going peacefully.
Yes, I mean, part of it's the simplicity of the integration, and our dealers do that for the end users. So that portion, I think, the market's mature enough, like cloud's been around long enough. We do have up to 64-channel recorder-based systems, so we still want to sell those systems. But without having cloud, we're not really relevant. So this is our swing at it, and I think what we brought to market is very compelling.
Just to add on to your comments, Nick, I think the flexibility is certainly one dimension, but cost control is another. So if you have a dealer or an installation and your options are replace an existing ecosystem with a new ecosystem, or just select certain cameras, you're controlling your costs. You're adding and paying for the analytics and the cloud storage only where you need it. You don't have to take all those indoor cameras in the halls and pay for analytics there. So it's a very flexible system. The storage solution also is scalable, so as you need more storage or you need more analytics, there's higher tiers available. If you need basic analytics or less storage, there's lower price points available. Makes it very flexible for the dealers and integrators, and the billing model is built into the solution. So there's no complexity in the billing model. So we're making it easy, we're making it flexible, and we're making it as low cost as possible to serve the client.
So integrators and security leaders right now that are walking the show here at ISC, what's the key message, what's the word that you want to leave them, understanding what Liberty's capabilities are in a modern world of infrastructure and compatibility?
Well, we want to serve the customer seamlessly, right? We want to have solutions that complete the bill of material, right? Increase share of wallet, make it ourselves a one-stop shop as much as we can. And on the cloud side, we definitely want to have something that fits everyone's needs. Some of the other brands out there are more exotic, very expensive CapEx on the camera and the bridge and some of the other hardware only works on their platform. That's not a one-size-fits-all. We internally have coined it Enterprise Cloud VMS for the SMB, okay. Right? We give them that access that they may not have before.
Well, that's a fascinating conversation, guys. I mean, you schooled me a little bit, and I hope we get folks to come by. I invite everybody to come by and see Warren Clark and Nick Jackson here at the Liberty booth. And if you're seeing this after the show's over, Google them or look them up on your favorite AI and see what they're all about, because they definitely have, if you're an SMB or a mid-cap company, they've got a solution for you.
LibertyOnline.com.